Westbrook with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
McGarry passes to Durant. Up top, Adams. 6 to shoot. He was all alone on that one. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Fires it up. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Nelson. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
They double him with Freak. Kicks it to Adams. Durant dishes to Morrow. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. 3-on-3. Pass to Morrow from the arc. Can't hit. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Oh, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
The wide open look for Durant. Denver grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get? Nurkic checked in for Hickson. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Freaks checked in for Randy Foy. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Moutier. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. For Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Freak is out there with Jameer Nelson. And it's Chandler in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played really well. He finished with 13 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Thunder trailing by 13. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Fires from deep. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And it's Freak missing. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Durant with it. Now Chandler defending. And Durant, here we go.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Fareed, soft touch off the glass. Fareed's got 16.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Inside, and it's Nelson. That time on the assist by Chandler. And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Good. 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Freak. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Denver. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Roberson kicks to Adams. Offensive rebound. Outside Durant. Another shot. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes a 3. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists now in this one. And we finished one half of basketball. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show. Substitutions. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. So for Oklahoma City right now, Steven Adams is out there with McGarry. Then there's Anthony Morrow. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Augustine in at the 2 spot. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
To the left wing, three-pointer Augustine, and it's Freak with the rebound.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Well, now let's check out the rookies shooting the highest percentage over the last 10 games. A very confident group of young men right now. 5th on the list, Freak.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Both free throws good for Nelson.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Augustine against Nelson. Passes it to McGarry. 5 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down. McGarry's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Freak passes to Nurkic with his first shot attempt, and it's blocked by Adams. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And a wide open look for Freak. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 14. Left side, Westbrook. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Russell Westbrook.
Augustine's got 4 assists in the game. Nelson dishes to Freak. Tries a 3. Count that one. Freak's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Nuggets.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Chandler right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Wilson Chandler. Thunder trailing by 16. The kick out to Westbrook. Offline with his 3. Denver's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. There's the pass to Arthur. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse. Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just can't.
Your Nuggets dancers.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells us.
Substitution on the
So the Nuggets win it. It was up for grabs right until the...
Good win. Oh, no. Good win.
Gentlemen standing.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Kenneth Faried. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
This is the manimal we're talking about. Kenneth Faried comes at you strong.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah, send him in. Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Freak. Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
Indeed. Have a seat. Pagnotti.
How you doing?
Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Funny.
Yvette, please.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kind of hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
Headlights zipping through the bustling streets of downtown Portland. Coming to you live on 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Portland Trailblazers came away with the win their last meeting this season against the Denver Nuggets. An incredible season series, complete domination. They've won all the matchups so far.
They just look stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game.
Trailblazers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kaman. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. And McCollum subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Big group substitution here for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Freak's checked in for Randy Foy. And Nelson is subbed in for Moutier. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Freak in a two-guard. Chandler and Faried are at the forward.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires...
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know? And that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know? So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on, come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
In a bad place, ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age still keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team.
It is for this.
talent they have on that team. They go win a championship this.
Salutations, I am